Hello, teacher friends. My name is Jessica Pelka, and today I will be sharing some ideas on how we as teachers may be trying to reach new goals using old systems. This is part of a video series that I'm sharing on how to bring clarity and vision to my fellow kindergarten teachers. Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time today. Let's get started. Are we trying to reach new goals with old systems? As you know, the benchmarks and standards have been raised for our kindergarten students over the past few years. Now, I do believe that our school administrators, state politicians, people in Washington do truly want what is best for our kids. Now, please don't sign off. Just listen. Research does show that our kids can still be kids, but at the same time reach high achievement standards. The part that is making this difficult is that the goal for us has changed, but the systems we have in place in our kindergarten classrooms to get to that goal have not. Many of us may be trying to do things the way we always have, and I guarantee those are really good things. But if we don't change them up a little bit, we will end up in the same place that we always did before. There is nothing wrong with this except for the fact that now our goal is different. So here's what we have to do, my friends. We must ignore the end of the year goal, honestly. And instead of always worrying about the goal, we need to fall in love with systems that we use to get to that goal. Goals are good for planning your progress, but it's the systems that are actually going to help you make that progress. Goals provide direction. They even push you forward in the short term, but eventually your system will always win. Having a system is what matters. Committing to the process is what makes the difference. Let me give you a real life example. My goal is to lose 20 pounds. Now, the thing is, I am already doing some really good things to be healthy. The systems that I have in place are I walk every day and I eat low carb. I don't have any processed food. Now, this is a good system that I have in place, but I've always been doing this. I've always walked every day. I've always eaten fairly healthy. These are good systems, but all they're going to do is help me maintain my current weight. By doing these things, I am where I am. If I truly want to reach my goal, which has changed in my mind to want to lose 20 pounds, I need to change up the systems that I currently have in place. So right now, I would just be hoping or wishing that I would lose 20 pounds, but I probably won't get there by just hoping and wishing. So something I might do to change up my system, maybe instead of walking, I'm going to start running, or maybe I'll join an athletic club. Maybe I will ask someone or pay someone to prepare some healthier meals for me. Or maybe I'll just find a workout partner, somebody to help me be more consistent. So what we have to do is we have to think of our systems as really good things that we're already doing, but how can we make them just a little bit better? Now, our leaders are thinking that to produce high achieving students, all we need to do is to raise the goal or add all of these new ideas into what we are currently doing. When we try to do so much, we end up not really doing anything very well. Nothing will change in our current situation by only changing the goal or piling on systems. By doing this, we will only maintain or digress. Now, something that does change when the goal is changed, but our systems stay the same, or they are piled upon without removing any ineffective systems, are our feelings. As teachers, we become more stressed, more frustrated, and less tolerable with new ideas. And the reason for that is we feel uncomfortable. And just like our kids, when we are uncomfortable, we do not act, think, or try our best. Our vision becomes so narrow and so clouded because we are so busy with our eyes on that end of the year goal that we don't see the things that are going on around us in the present time. Many times I will hear teachers say, I can't do anything other than what my requirements from the district are, or I have to use the curriculum my district has adopted. I wish I could say that I could take away and fix all of the craziness that we're feeling right now in education. But of course, that's not possible. But what I can do is show you how to become a more effective teacher by giving you clarity and vision in order to best instruct your students. We're not going to add anything. We are just going to make what we are doing even better. We can start with these little pieces within our classrooms that I call game changers. All we need to do is transform the systems that we are already doing. The systems that I'm talking about are the teacher management tools that I know everyone does in their classrooms every single day. We can begin by transforming these little systems to move us closer to the goal. And again, I call these game changers because they are consistent and they make sense. So, for example, do you take lunch count every day? I know I do. How about attendance? Do you take attendance for your students? I do that too. Do you have some type of a daily schedule or a morning meeting? We know that works well. Of course, we do those things. Do you have your kids line up at the door before leaving your classroom? I know in my school, it's something we need to do. Now, these are the systems that I knew I could play around with because my administrators didn't necessarily consider them curriculum requirements. So what I've done is I've developed a way to use these systems to build my readers, writers, and their foundational math skills. And because I do them every day, lunch count, attendance, we line up, the consistency is easy to count on. Right now, you're seeing some of the systems that I have in place in my classroom. And again, call these game changers. Now, I realize they don't look like much because what you're seeing is the goal. You're seeing the end product. You're not seeing the system to put in place to get you to this goal. And again, the reason why these things work is because we work on them every single day. We are consistent, and I can very easily increase the rigor of these skills and strategies within these systems very easily. That's why they're called game changers, because they will change the game of kindergarten. So the first thing we need to do, kindergarten teachers, is to ensure that we are seeing clearly in kindergarten 2020. We need to stop worrying about the goal. The goal is just a number. It's the systems that you have in place that will get you to the goal. When your systems are highly effective, meeting those end of the year standards and benchmarks become a non-issue. Now, I am not saying that goals don't matter, but what I am saying is that we can get there in an easier and better way. I show you how to do this in the Kindergarten Teacher Academy. This is a place dedicated to the teaching of kindergarten, where I will provide 2020 vision for you and what you're doing in your kindergarten classroom. If you are interested in hearing more, come find me at www.thenextpageinteaching.com. I will see you next time. Bye for now.